Hello from outside GRCC. This is Jim Schaefer coming to you live, and we are getting ready for the 2017 commencement at GRCC. But we thought we'd take a couple minutes and talk to some of the students that are graduating tonight. And I have one right here, and your name is?
April Shirey.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
Well, it's just an Associate of Arts, but I'm transferring to Aquinas to pursue a degree in biogeography.
Okay, that was actually my next question.
See, I'm reading your mind.
And do you have family in there tonight?
I do. My husband, my mother, my father, and then my mother-in-law and my father-in-law.
How did you manage to get that many tickets for this?
5 was the cap. I lucked out with 5 family members.
Did you have people that you wanted to invite that didn't come?
Well, the important ones are here.
Well, that was a good answer. All right, you want to say hi to them?
Hi, guys.
Okay, we've got another one. Come on up here. And here we have?
Jessica Blair.
And what are we graduating with tonight?
Associates in General Education with a minor in baking.
Okay, so what do you want to do career-wise from there?
I'm currently a bakery owner, so I work with somebody in the catering. So.
And you want to get a quick plug in there for the business? I mean, you're live inside there.
Unless you're in Texas.
And nobody's going to come to it from Michigan to Texas tonight.
Yeah, so.
Who do you?
I live in Texas now, so I came up here, drove 20 hours to get up here.
That's incredible. That's quite a commute. And you're just going back tonight?
Tomorrow morning.
Okay, yeah, it'd be too long of a drive tonight.
A little bit.
Do you have family in there?
I do. I have my father and my mother, and I have a couple friends, and my friends' families back in there too, so.
Excellent. Look right into the camera lens and wave to them and say hi.
Hey, Mom. Hi, Dad. Gloria, John, everybody, hey.
We'll have a safe trip back to Texas.
Thank you.
All right. And we have a really, really shy person here. She did not want to do this, but I kind of coaxed her into it. Your name is?
Julie Novikeski.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
I am graduating with a major in foreign language and a minor in an associate's in arts, in liberal arts.
What language?
Sign language.
Really? I know sign language. So, hi?
Hi.
It's not H-I? Oh. Okay. How would you say welcome?
Welcome.
You are good at this.
It is my major.
It is. So do you have family in there tonight?
Yes, I have my mother, my brother, one of my coworkers, as well as one of my really best friends.
Okay, you look right into the lens and say hi to him.
Hi, Nate Shell.
Okay, say the whole thing to him in sign language. That was very good. And did you?
I've been doing it since I was 14.
Did you notice how I held the mic up for you for sign language?
I find that funny.
That was kind of funny. All right, well, listen, we're going back to look for some more people to interview, so we'll be back with you in just a few minutes. Hi, we're back out here again. The rain is still holding off, and I'm still getting more students that want to be interviewed. Actually, don't really want to be interviewed. I kind of dragged them into it. But, you know, we're going to try this anyways. First of all, we have...
Christian Curry.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
Associates in Restaurant Management.
What do you plan on doing with that degree?
Maybe eventually owning my own business. I don't know exactly. We'll see how it goes.
Would that be like a restaurant business?
Yeah, or a bakery. I don't know yet.
Okay. I mean, if you had a restaurant, what kind of food would you have in it?
Good food. That's always the best type of food.
That's a good answer. I mean, do you like, like Chinese food? I mean, Thai? What would be like the genre of the food?
I don't know. Maybe some infusion of different cultures, but mostly American-based.
Okay, that'd be nice. We could use a good restaurant in Grand Rapids. And who do you have in there tonight?
Just some family and friends, basically. My grandparents as well.
You sound so blasé about it. I mean, aren't they kind of excited to be here to see you?
Yeah, they are, but I'm like, I've been like waiting for this day, so I'm like, I don't get excited till like the very moment when I walk across the stage.
Are you gonna do like a jumping jack or something?
I don't know yet. It'll be a surprise.
Okay, well, we're recording in there, so I'm sure you'll if you do a cartwheel, they'll catch it.
Right.
You want to wave to them?
Yeah, wave to them. Hey.
You looked very excited there.
I know, I'm super excited.
Well, thank you very much.
All right, thanks.
Okay, now this guy keeps running away. It's just unbelievable. He didn't even want to kind of be interviewed. But your name is?
James Lane III.
I'm a James too.
That's a good name. See?
Yeah. What are you graduating with tonight?
Culinary arts degree.
What do you plan on doing with it?
Being a chef.
Where? I mean, do you have like an idea where you want to be?
Right now, I run the kitchen up in Ludington on Hamlin Lake. I'm the head chef up there right now.
The Hamlin Inn?
No, Hamlin Lake. It's just a restaurant up there. Bar Arts.
Oh, okay. I've been there. Very cool. So do you have family in there tonight?
Yes. My son, my 2 daughters, and my 2 biggest supporters.
And that's them. That's the children, right?
I said moms.
Oh, moms. Okay. Well, you want to look right into the lens and say hi to them?
Hey, guys.
See, now that wasn't so hard, was it? All that running you did away from me, and this is a pretty easy interview.
Very easy. I like it.
Okay, well, maybe we'll call you back in a little while.
All right. I'll be ready.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, next, this is another nervous person. This side of the room was all nervous. Oh, what's your name?
Neosha.
Neosha. What is that medal you have around your neck?
It's for culinary arts.
Why did they give that to you?
Because I graduated.
How come the other 2 didn't have a medal?
I don't know. I'm cooler.
I think you're cooler. So, what do you plan on doing with your degree?
Cooking.
Cooking. That is a great answer. What else would you do with a culinary degree, really? What kind of cooking are you going to do?
I don't know.
I mean, do you like baking? Do you like
I just like regular cooking, just like anything.
like hamburger helper kind of thing, or I mean something a little more sophisticated?
Okay, creative cooking. We'll go with like just random creativeness.
Random creative cooking. Okay. Now, do you have family in here tonight?
Yeah, I have my mom, my dad, my boyfriend, my brother, and my grandma, and my best friends, Kennedy and Mika.
That's a lot of people. Yeah. Well, you want to look right into the camera lens and say hi to them?
Hi, guys.
She's going to be a cook, and she's going to cook something, but we'll find out later. Okay, well, thank you very much. Okay. Okay, now here were my first 2 people that really, really, really wanted to be interviewed, and the first one is?
Tori Kosbar.
See, look at it, and that is perfect. Not even kind of perfect. And what are you graduating with tonight?
Associate's degree in business administration. So I had to look.
You actually had to look at your card.
I forgot.
How long has it been since you took a class relating to your degree?
1 semester. I've been done since, last fall.
Okay, so in 1 semester you forgot what you were graduating with.
I guess so.
Okay, and you have family in there tonight?
I do. I have my sister Shay, my brother Levi, Jacqueline, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, and my boyfriend Ray.
You want to wave to them?
Hi.
Now, you will remember them after graduation, right?
Yeah, I should.
Okay, good, because you're having a little trouble with your degree.
Oh.
Just a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, and over here we have, thank you very much, by the way. Over here we have,
Brooke Wheeler,
and what are you graduating with tonight?
Office Administration Associates.
What do you plan on doing with that?
Getting an office job, getting out of the factory.
Okay, and do you have family in there tonight?
I do. My mom, my dad, my aunt, my best friend, and my son.
Okay, you want to look in there and say hi to them?
Hi.
See, now that's how an interview should go. Very nice, very peaceful. She knows what she's graduating with.
I got that right.
And, the people that are in there looking for you.
Yep, that's true.
Are they going to yell when you come off the stage?
They better.
All right. Well, good luck to you out there.
All right, thank you.
All right, we're going to get some more interviewees for you, and we'll see you in a few minutes. Okay, we're back out in the Commons with another student, and your name is?
My name is Brandon Alexander Connor.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
I graduated with an Associate of Arts degree.
Okay, now I notice you have a medal around your neck. What is that for?
It stands for the Phi Theta Kappa Honors Fraternity.
Very cool. And do you have family in there tonight?
Yep, I'd like to give a shout out to my mom Renee, my sister Faith, my grandpa Rick, my grandma Shar, and my father Bill. Thanks for coming out tonight.
Wow, and give them a big wave. Excellent, excellent job. Thank you very much. Okay, you two, come on over here. More shy people again. Your name is?
Amanda Head,
And what are you graduating with tonight?
Business Administration.
What do you plan on doing with that degree?
Going to New York City and making a change in the world.
Excellent, good place to start.
Global Liberal Studies is going to be my transfer.
See, you were like ready for these questions, weren't you?
Yeah, I'm ready all the time.
Oh, that's a good quality. And do you have family in there tonight?
Yes, inside there's some family. My mom and grandma.
You want to wave to them?
Oh, no. Hello.
Yes, live. You're 12 feet high in the Ford Fieldhouse.
Hello.
Thank you very much. And next we have.
Juliana Alcater,
And what are you graduating with tonight?
Associates of Arts.
You seem very chill. I mean, you're just kind of relaxed.
I'm ready for this.
Okay. And who do you have in there tonight?
My mom, my husband, and my daughter.
You want to wave to them?
Hi, guys.
Look, you're a professional. You're perfect at this.
I try. No,
All right.
I'm nervous, actually.
You don't look nervous at all.
Thank you. I try not to.
Well, thank you very much. Okay, and now we got two more. Look at, we've just got tons of, I mean, you wouldn't believe how many students are out here. Now, first of all, okay, this guy, oh, he's losing his sash. Here, let's put the sash on. There we go. There you go. Okay, your name is?
Raul Alejandro González Enrique.
I thought your name was going to be Clark Kent because of your T-shirt.
Well, man, you got to keep that down low. You got to give a second identity.
Oh, okay. Wait, do the big flash like the Superman flash.
You like it?
Excellent, excellent. You were just like 10 feet high in the field house doing that, so pretty impressive.
Yeah, I like that. Everyone can look up at me.
And what do you? Yeah, that's so true. What are you graduating with tonight?
Associates of Science.
Ooh, scientist.
Yeah, I'm going to Grand Valley after this for pre-med. Hopefully I can get into Michigan State Med School.
Right up there, you're just going to basically go to school a block away from here?
Yeah, I can't leave. Got family here that got to take care of.
Wow, that's very dedicated of you.
Of course. I mean, they get me here. I'm going to take them anywhere they need to be.
You want to wave to them in there?
Hi.
That was excellent. That was probably the worst part of this entire interview. But thank you very much, and I wish you the best of luck. Thank you. Okay, next up we have, she was actually the first person in line, so are you nervous at all?
No. Well, a little, yeah. Yeah, I am.
Good to be honest about that. So what's your name?
Stacy Melville,
What are you graduating with tonight?
Associates of Arts.
What do you plan on doing with that?
I'm going to GVSU in the fall for elementary education.
So you're going to be like an elementary school teacher?
Yes, sir.
So what age group do you like to work with?
I'm thinking kindergarten to third grade would be my prime, but I've been told multiple times that you will take any job that's offered to you in the teaching profession, so, you know.
Okay, I mean, that's a hard group to work with. I mean, there's a lot of crying in that kind of group.
Well, I have a 2.5-year-old, so I'm pretty used to it.
Wow, more power to you.
Thank you.
Now, do you have family in there?
Yes, I do. My son, Jax, my husband, Mike, my dad, my brother, my sister's probably in there, but she's probably late, so I don't know, and my Aunt Cheryl in place of my mom.
Okay, sister, get here as soon as possible. She's waiting for you. You want to give them a wave?
Hi, I'll see you in a little bit.
Very cool. Thank you very much. Okay, you guys, come on up here. Okay, I'm going to start with this guy over here because they're very, very nervous. First, I'm going to start with you. Your name is?
Andre Shepard.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
I'm graduating with my Associates of General Studies.
And what do you plan on doing with that degree?
I'm planning on going to finish my Bachelor's of Business at Western Michigan University.
Very cool. That was going to be my next question. And now, do you have somebody in there?
Yeah, I do have people in there.
Who do you have?
My mom and a special woman in my life.
Very nice. You want to give them a wave?
So, hey, thanks for coming.
Very cool. Love it. Okay, your name is?
Christopher San Giorgio.
Okay, now you've got a different lanyard around your neck. What is that for?
That's for being a veteran.
Okay, and what are you graduating with tonight?
Associates of Art.
What do you plan on doing with that?
I plan on transferring over to MSU and pursuing a degree in social work, and after that, hopefully get accepted to the master's program and just continue on there.
Wow, you really know what you're doing. Yeah, I was not that sure when I graduated.
I'm pretty sure about it.
So, do you have family in there?
I do.
You want to say hi to them?
I do. Hi, Olivia. Hi, in-laws. Hi, Sammy. Hi, Rihanna. Hi, Allison. Hi, Serena. My whole family's there.
well, hi to the in-laws who apparently don't have names, but you know.
Patrick and Deborah.
Oh, Patrick and Deborah. See, he does know your names. Thank you very much. Okay, and no, I'm not going to say she's nervous because she's not. No, you're not nervous at all. So, what is your name?
Malia,
And what are you graduating with tonight?
an Associate of Arts.
What do you want to do with that?
I'm transferring hopefully to Hope to pursue a degree in math and then get a master's degree hopefully.
Wow, math. That's impressive. I'm terrible in math.
I mean, a lot of people are, but I'm not that good at science, so math was the only
Oh,
thing I'm good at.
do you have family in there?
Yes.
You want to say hi to him?
Yeah, my boyfriend, Nathaniel McClellan, and then my mom and dad, and my daughter, Ariana, and Marissa.
Very cool. You can give him a wave if you want to. That was a very cheesy wave. That was kind of the hi. All right. Well, thank you very much. Okay, we brought you a big group there. We're going to bring you even a bigger group next time. And I wanted to remind everyone that we are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. So go to the GRCC Facebook page and you can see the live stream, or go to youtube.com/GRCC and watch the graduation live if you're not already sitting there listening to this. So we've got a few more students for you. And first of all, we have
Lauren Cooper.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
My associate's in child development.
So what are you going to want to do with that degree?
Be a preschool teacher.
Preschool, really? Isn't that kind of nerve-wracking?
No, I love it. It's my favorite ever.
Are you graduating with that just because we have our new building up here?
No, because I don't get to go in there because it's already built and I'm done.
Well, I know, but you could come back and teach there.
Yeah, I could already have a preschool job.
Okay, I'm not going to argue with you about it.
That's okay.
Okay, and do you have family in there tonight?
Yes, I have my mom, dad, and then Kenzie, Kayla, and Justin. So, hello.
Oh, see, and I was just going to say, you could even wave to them if you want to.
I'll wave. Hi, guys.
You don't have to apologize for waving. It's okay. Thank you very much. And next we have, and this one really wanted to get going quick. She wants to get back into line for some reason. And your name is?
Rachel Burrian.
What are you graduating with?
My associate's in child development.
And are you also going to be a preschool teacher?
Probably a toddler teacher.
What do you teach a toddler?
Just to play.
Just, hey, that sounds like a great job.
Learning through play.
And do you have family in there tonight?
I do. Mark and Ashley and my grandma and my mom and dad.
You want to wave to them?
Hi, family.
Hi, family. And next we have, and then this one didn't even know we were live inside. She goes, oh, we're going to be on that big screen inside? I'm like, yeah, we're going to be on that big screen inside. That's the kind of the live thing. But your name is?
Megan Dame.
And what are you graduating with?
An associate's in child development.
Are you all you're just all child development? You're going to be child development too, aren't you?
Actually, yeah.
Okay, and what do you want? Who do you want to teach?
Preschool.
Another preschool?
Yeah, more with kids at risk.
Okay, that's very noble.
Yeah, thank you.
Now, what's on your mortar there? What do you have written? Can you dip your head?
It's a poem by Maya Angelou. It's called Still I Rise.
Very cool. Sorry, say that one more time.
It's a poem by Maya Angelou. It's called Still I Rise.
I actually know that poem.
I love it.
Now, do you have family in there?
Yep, I have my mom, my grandpa, my brother, and my fiance.
You want to say hi to them?
Hey, guys.
She's very excited to have you here, really. And next we have
Audrey Berquist.
And wait, child development.
Yes, but I'm going to go back to Ferris and get my bachelor's in elementary ed.
Excellent. Now, what grade are you looking at teaching?
First or second.
See, you're smarter that way. I wouldn't go for the real little kids.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, And do you have family in there tonight?
Yeah, my mom and my dad, my grandparents, Miss Sharon, and hi, Aunt Asta, I know you're watching online.
Yeah, she is watching at facebook.com. Right, actually, it's not facebook.com. It would be GRCC's Facebook page and youtube.com/GRCC. So watch it live streaming if you want to go home now and not sit in the audience. So we're going to go back to the studio. And no, we're not going to go back to the studio. We're going to go back to the music in there, and we will see you in a few minutes. Okay, we are back, and we have a brand new student. Your name is, hey, wait a minute. We already interviewed you.
I forgot to say hi to my father-in-law. Okay, I think that's everybody. My dad, my father-in-law, my sister, my son, and my husband, and my aunt. There we go. Love you guys.
Okay, she is off, and we have our next interviewee, and your name is?
So my name is Jonathan.
And what are you graduating with tonight?
I'm getting a correction certificate, and I'm also graduating with an associate's degree, transferring over to Ferris.
You did have to look at your card for that, though. You know that somebody else did just that same thing.
Did they really? Oh, man.
And who do you have in there family-wise tonight?
So I have my my brother, my brother-in-law, my fiance, and my mother in there. Also my little sister.
Very nice. And what do you plan on doing with that degree once you? What do you want to do as a career?
Also, I want to become a probation officer.
That's serious business.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
All right. Well, hey, congratulations, and we'll see you in there. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Next up, we have
Pauline McGregor.
Now, you have a special family member in there tonight, don't you?
Yes, I do. I have my brother all the way from Jamaica here for my graduation. Hi, Paul. I'm here. And my uncle, Donald. Hi, Uncle. So, yeah, and I have some friends in there, too.
Do you know their names, too?
Yes, there's Angela and Michelle, James, and Grace.
Okay, now I got to ask you the first question, which I've been asking everybody, is what are you graduating with tonight?
My associate in arts.
And what do you want to do with that degree?
Going further for my bachelor's in social work.
Okay, where are you going to go to?
Spring Arbor.
That's a good college.
Yes, yes.
You want to wave to everybody in there?
Hi, everyone. Good to see you. I made it.
Thank you very much. Okay, and our next victim is, she was on her phone. We had a hard time getting her off the phone. But here she is, and her name is?
Timmy Tayo Miyoshi Sion Jemison. Hi, everybody.
It's like you've been listening to the interviews up till now.
Yes, of course I have.
What are you graduating with tonight?
With Associates in Arts.
What do you want to do with that?
I'm going to go to Cornerstone University so that I can get a bachelor's in leadership and ministry.
Very cool. And do you have family in there tonight?
Yes, my mother, Carolyn Charleston. Hi, darling. My son, Carlos. Hello, darling. My grandchildren, that's Carmaya and my Cara, and my Isha, Brittany Dow, and my pastor, Sam Moffitt, and his wife, Deb.
That's quite a group you've got in there. Well, congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
And you better get back into line now. I think they're going to be walking soon.
Guys, woo! Go Blue!
Would you like to be interviewed? Oh, look at, I didn't even ask her, so this will be interesting. Your name is?
Shavette Barres,
And what are you graduating with tonight?
with associates.
What do you want to do with that degree?
I'm transferring to Grand Valley
Ooh, okay, and,
as a social worker.
okay.
My major really was psychology, and I just changed it at the last minute. So
Okay, what didn't you like about psychology?
I like psychology, but I know it takes a long time in order to really receive the income that you would like. And so you have to receive a master's degree or a doctorate degree. And so I'm really rearing to get ready to go, to take care of my daughter. And so I'm going to change it to social work for a while. And then prayerfully, I'll finish with a master's degree or a doctorate degree.
Wow, you really know what you're doing there. So your family that's in there?
Yes, my mother, my brothers, and my sister. My father, rest in peace, and my grandmother, rest in peace.
Oh, we're starting to walk now, so we're going to have to give them a good wave.
Nice, thank you. I made it. It's only God. Thank you.
Okay, and here come the graduates, everyone, so get ready to cheer for them.
Welcome to Grand Rapids Community College 100th Commencement Exercises. Carrying the college's gonfalons are Kayla Tucker, Editor-in-Chief of the Collegiate, and Giancarlo Hernandez, Student Employee, Student Life. Now please welcome the Grand Rapids Community College graduating class of 2017. Carrying the gonfalons are Morgan Brown, President, Phi Theta Kappa, and Kaisi Bangela, Director of Operations, Student Alliance. Now please welcome the faculty of Grand Rapids Community College, led by their respective associate deans. Entering on the left are the departments of the Schools of Arts and Sciences. Entering on the right are the departments of School of Workforce Development and the School of Student Success and Retention. Please welcome the faculty from Biological Sciences, Applied Technology, Automotive, the faculty from the Education Department, the faculty from the business departments, and faculty from the English department. The exercise science departments, computer information systems, criminal justice faculty, the language and thought departments. Welcome the faculty from mathematics, the Sekia Institute for Culinary Education, the music faculty, dental faculty, manufacturing, mechanical and architectural design, the physical sciences, the nursing faculty, occupational therapy assistant, radiologic technology, please welcome the faculty from the psychology departments and social sciences, the faculty from the theater departments, visual arts faculty, as well as the Academic Advising and Transfer Center, Counseling and Career Development, Disability and Occupational Support Services, TRIO Student Support Services, Library, and the tutor coordinators. Entering at this time is the dais. For this evening's ceremony, the president of Grand Rapids Community College, the Faculty Association president, the Grand Rapids Community College Board of Trustees, the provost, the vice president of Workforce Development, the dean of the School of Arts and Sciences, the Emeritus faculty recipients, the distinguished alumni recipients, and the president of Student Alliance. If you're still standing, please be seated, and we'll begin the ceremony.
Good evening. I've never lost a group before we started, so let's see if we can get this off to a good start tonight. I want to welcome you all to the 2017 Grand Rapids Community College commencement, our institution's 100th ceremony celebrating the accomplishments of our graduates. You're a special group. Tonight, more than 400 students will cross the stage to receive certificates and degrees that encompass programs of study from psychology to automotive technology. You know, while much has changed since GRCC was founded as the state of Michigan's first junior college in 1914, at that time we had 49 students studying topics from biology to Latin to mathematics. But much remains the same at this institution. We are committed to fostering not only the academic growth and success of our students, but their success in life. And tonight we will celebrate those successes. In addition to recognizing our students' achievements, we will honor people who have contributed to the college and to our community. I also would like to show our appreciation to Assistant Professor Jared Staub and the Wind Ensemble, who will be providing us with music throughout this special evening. Thank you, Jared. It's great to see so many family, friends, and community members. Thank you for joining us in saluting the accomplishments of our graduates. And now, if you would please rise for the national anthem, led by Professor Kevin Dorbriff, Program Director of our Music Department.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. For the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streamed, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And now, if you would, please join me in a moment of silence so that each of us can express our appreciation in our own way for the bright future these graduates will create. Thank you. It's a pleasure for me to introduce to you our platform guests for the evening. Please hold your applause until each of the groups are introduced. First, our Board of Trustees. Mr. David Cucci, Chairperson and retired President and CEO of Christian Schools International. If we would stand, that would be great. Ms. Deb Bailey, Vice Chairperson and Director of Global Corporate Relations for Steelcase. Mrs. Cynthia Bristow, Secretary and retired Grand Rapids Community College music faculty member. Dr. Richard Stewart, Trustee and retired professor from the Cornerstone University. Mr. Bert Blakey, Trustee and retired Superintendent of Grand Rapids Public Schools. Mr. Kenyatta Brame, Trustee and Executive Vice President and Chief Administrative Officer for Cascade Engineering. Mrs. Kathleen Berzema, Trustee and Attorney with McShane and Bowie Law. Please join me in a warm welcome for our Board of Trustees. Now I present our other guests on the stage. Dr. Lori Chesley, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs. Dr. Bill Pink, Vice President for the School of Workforce Development and the 10th President of Grand Rapids Community College. Dr. Michael Vargo, Dean for the School of Arts and Sciences. Dr. Frank Connor, Psychology Department Professor and Chair and Faculty Association President. Mr. Jose Garcia, Student Alliance President. Dr. Joseph Hesse, 2017 Emeritus Faculty Award recipient and retired Professor of Physical Sciences. Retired Colonel Dr. Scott Haraberta, 2017 Distinguished Alumni Award recipient. Please give our guests a warm welcome. It's been my pleasure for the last 8 years to serve alongside what I believe to be the most accomplished faculty, staff, and administrators that I've ever worked with. I'd like them to stand so we can recognize them and show them their appreciation for what they did to get you all here tonight. And we must recognize the parents, family, and friends of our graduates. Thank you for the support you have given these fine students. Students, please give them a hand of appreciation. Now I'd like to welcome Jose Garcia, Student Alliance President, to give tonight's reflection. Jose?
Good evening. Wow, we did it. We're graduating. I'm so honored to stand before you this evening to represent the class of 2017, to reflect on the emotions we're feeling tonight: elation, joy, maybe a sigh of relief, and possibly sadness as the chapter on our time as students at Grand Rapids Community College has neared its end. We've worked so hard to get to this point, all of us, walking through our own paths, through highs and through lows. I know I'm proud to be walking across this stage tonight, and you should be too. Did you know that we are the 100th class of students to walk this stage? Like thousands of students before us and the thousands that are to come after us, take your GRCC experience and build on it. Continue to be curious, to learn and grow, and never be satisfied with the status quo. Relish in the joy of the evening. Celebrate with your friends and with your family. This is our night. We own this moment.
Thank you, Jose. The evening is indeed a time of celebration as each of our graduates has traveled their own unique path that has brought them to today's ceremony. It is now my pleasure to welcome to the there's a reason why I'm retiring. Board of Trustees Vice Chairperson, Ms. Deb Bailey, to the podium to recognize our Emeritus Faculty Award recipient.
On behalf of my fellow trustees, our faculty and staff, I would like to recognize the 2017 Faculty Emeritus Award recipient, Dr. Joseph Hesse. Known for his infectious enthusiasm, Dr. Hesse taught chemistry at Grand Rapids Community College for 28 years before retiring in 2015. Teaching was a calling for him, and he set high expectations for his classes, believing that all students could learn under the right circumstances. He worked tirelessly to create the best learning situation for all of his students. His passion also went beyond the classroom. He mentored students with a desire to go into teaching. He spent 15 years as a faculty representative to the college's foundation, during which time he worked to start the Teachers of Tomorrow Scholarship. His work will continue to make a positive impact on students for years to come. Please join me in watching this tribute.
From my memories of learning from Dr. Joe, I'd say he should be faculty for life at GRCC because he knew a secret about teaching students, that engagement is everything, that once they're engaged, the learning comes easy, and he knows how to ignite Coca-Cola on the first day to anchor engagement.
Joe was always trying to push the envelope with new teaching techniques. I remember as he started to develop his hybrid courses, he would strap a little camera to his head and do some labs, and he always worked with new technologies and incorporated them into the things he did.
Here's some aluminum. This is not pure aluminum. You know, there's all sorts of different kinds of aluminum.
Joe taught physical science to students that were going into education or maybe not pursuing a career in the sciences, and he really wanted them to appreciate the science for what it was and not necessarily because it was their career choice.
Dr. Joe pointed me towards the Teachers of Tomorrow Scholarship when I was a student, struggling through some of the challenges of balancing, learning with life, right? So he made me aware of that scholarship. Its benefit was huge for my accomplishments here at GRCC.
Joe is definitely someone who would deserve this Emeritus Award. He was always student-focused, pushing the envelope in terms of education, and his focus was our students.
It is my great pleasure to bestow the 2017 Faculty Emeritus Award to Dr. Joseph Hesse.
Thank you, dear. That was very,
You wanna
very
hang on
kind.
to it?
Oh, wow. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you for being my friend. Thank you for those very kind words. I'm almost speechless. Almost. I would like to extend congratulations to Dr. Ender for being named President Emeritus at Grand Rapids Community College. I also wish to congratulate the class of 2017 and their families, the parents, the grandparents, and the spouses. You don't get to a night like this without hard work and sacrifice. Speaking of sacrifices, I want to recognize and thank my wife, Sheila, for the support and sacrifices she has made so I could pursue my passion as a teacher. Throughout my career, Sheila has given me a long leash when it comes to my latest project. She has been my sounding board, my cheerleader, and perhaps most importantly, my spell checker. A heartfelt thanks to the Nominating and Selection Committee, the Physical Science Department, and my friends and colleagues who wrote and spoke on my behalf. I hardly recognize the person in the video clip. Speaking of the video, I want to thank Media Services for photoshopping my entire teaching career into 3 minutes. I teach. That's what I do. Teaching is my gift. I've spent my career helping students appreciate the power of science to describe, explain, predict, and make sense of their physical world. Those of my colleagues who have participated in the Great Teacher Seminar know that teaching isn't telling. It's creating a physical and mental environment for discovery. Good teaching is a continuous journey and a craft that is never mastered. I'm the kid that started with a slide rule and a mimeograph machine and ended up on YouTube with an i7 processor and the flux capacitor. I thank my colleagues in the Center for Teaching Excellence for giving me the tools to teach differently and teach better. Early in my teaching career, I discovered a kinship with community college students. You, students, provided a comfort level and acceptance that I have enjoyed, embraced, and now treasure. It is you, the students, that drew and kept me at Grand Rapids Community College. So I thank you. I thank you for trusting me with a piece of your future. I have been inspired by your stories, challenged by your questions, and awed by your relentless dedication to improve your lives and the lives of your families through education. On a personal note, to be named Professor Emeritus for 2017 represents the capstone to a career that started in 1970. I know the past recipients of this award, and I'm honored, humbled, and grateful to be counted among them. To be recognized by one's colleagues, my peers, the Academy, for my efforts to teach well is something I cherish always. In conclusion, to my GRCC family and to the 2017 graduates, I'd like to share a quote from a favorite author, Nelson DeMille, whose main character reflects upon an eventful trek along the highway of life. I, like the character in the book, have had a good run. Journeys are almost always circuitous, and along the way, you discover that the journey is much more important than the destination. And the people you meet become the companions of your memory forever. Thank you, Grand Rapids Community College. Yes. Yes, here we go.
Well done. Now, please welcome Board of Trustee member Mr. Bert Blakey, who will present the 2017 Distinguished Alumni Award.
Good evening. On behalf of my fellow trustees, our faculty, and staff, I would like to honor a very special alumnus this evening, retired Colonel Dr. Scott Heriberta, an Army veteran, engineer, and inventor. Retired Colonel Heriberta received his associate degree from Grand Rapids Junior College in 1981. He served in the Army from 1981 through 2010, including a 2007 deployment to Kuwait to correct logistic problems in a war zone. He was awarded the Legion of Merit and 3 Meritorious Service Medals. As an inventor, he made key contributions to the development of heat exchangers and spacecraft propulsion. He holds 2 U.S. patents and has 7 patent requests pending. Yeah, it's pretty good. In fact, I bet she's the only person who has a patent on the stage up here. He credits Grand Rapids Junior College for providing him an excellent foundation from which he could grow and continue his professional pursuits. Please join me in watching this well-earned tribute.
I came to JC here because it allowed an opportunity for me as a high school student to take classes before I graduated. I tutored students here in science and math, and while I was here I even enlisted into the Army Reserves to pay for some of the classes. I enjoyed being in the lab here, taking classes here and blowing things up, doing weird things with chemicals. It was fun, and I thought it'd be fun to get a degree in that. And from there, I went on to Central Michigan University. I earned a commission as a second lieutenant upon graduation and went active duty. I must have done a good job because a few years later, I pinned on captain bars, and they sent me to West Point to teach, guess what? Chemistry. I taught chemistry to cadets at West Point there at the military academy. A few years later, I earned my master's and doctorate degree in chemical engineering. While I was teaching at West Point, the Berlin Wall came down and we had won the Cold War. What'd that mean for me? I had to find a job. So I left active duty and took a job working for Bayer Corporation. Then I took a job with General Electric. This opportunity popped up to destroy weapons of mass destruction. I was able to get a job to lead the technical efforts in getting rid of that VX nerve agent. But while all that was going on, my part-time job was as an Army officer in the reserves here. I got to go to Germany and trained with the German military on a German officer exchange program. Towards the end of my tenure as a commander, I got to go to Iraq. The thing I remember most about that was I got to sit on Saddam Hussein's throne, which was a gift from Yasser Arafat. Can you imagine that? A hometown boy from Grand Rapids, Michigan, sitting on the throne of one of the worst dictators in the history of the world? I couldn't imagine that. The teachers here instilled a sense of community pride. I saw that from the teachers and the staff when I was a student here, and I took that to heart. One of the other things I took from Grand Rapids Community College, which I cherish it very much, was one of the graduates here. My wife, Marie, graduated from Grand Rapids Junior College back in 1990. I can attest that Grand Rapids Community College gave me a strong foundation of knowledge which helped me through everything I'd done.
It is my great pleasure to bestow the 2017 Distinguished Alumni Award to retired Colonel Dr. Scott Hera Berda. Congratulations. I had no idea. That's very fantastic. Hooah! Short and to the point.
At this time, the Heritage Hill Quintet Student Jazz Combo will perform The Nearness of You by Ned Washington and Hoagie Carmichael.
The pale moon that excites me, that thrills and delights me. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. It's not the sweet conversation that brings the sensation. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. When you're in my arms and I feel you so close to me, all my wildest dreams come true. It's not the soft lights that enchant me. If you only I need no soft lights to enchant me. If you'll only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight and make me feel in the night the very nearness of you, the very nearness of you, the very nearness of you.
Tonight we will bestow an honor that has only been presented to one other leader of Grand Rapids Community College, the President Emeritus Award. We will recognize an individual who has made a remarkable impact on higher education during his 40-plus year career, Dr. Stephen C. Ender. A distinguished leader, writer, and speaker, this Richmond, Virginia native, the college's first president without Grand Rapids or Michigan roots, has led the college to new heights. Highlights of the significant achievements and growth during Dr. Ender's tenure include the signing of 92 transfer agreements with four-year colleges and universities, as well as area high schools, receiving more than $55 million in grants to support teaching and learning, and raising over $21 million through the Foundation for Capital Projects. It's the desire of the Board of Trustees that he carry with him into retirement an honor befitting his accomplishments, the prestigious Grand Rapids Community College President Emeritus Award. Please join me now in watching this tribute.
I think his legacy will be twofold: academic rigor and high-quality education, and it will also be a strong student focus, always putting students first in decision-making, always trying to create environments that were worthy of our students.
He thinks strategically, how can I back up and come at it a different way? And I think that just is, pervasive in his personality. He doesn't give up. He just is able to step back and think from a big picture standpoint and just, comes right back at it in a different direction.
I really do believe under his leadership that the perception of the college has changed, particularly given the need for technical talent today. The way Steve led the college really made the community understand the critical nature of the community college to the health of the community.
When he started as president, over half of the incoming students needed one or more remedial classes. We've brought that incidence down to around 42%. That's a legacy that he should be very, very proud of.
What I love the most about Dr. Ender is the fact that he's involved. He's involved in the activities, in the events, and he's involved in ultimately the things that concern this college. He believes in his students. He believes in people, in us here in this college.
He really wants these students to succeed and do what they want to do and be able to have the opportunity. You can see it in his actions. There's just something about his character that puts him over the top of that normal that you would see from a college president.
I always believe that you leave a place better than you found it. And it's important to me in my professional life to do just that. It's nice for me to follow someone who has done that. And I think that's what Steve Ender has done.
Dr. Ender, on behalf of higher education, this college community, and the Board of Trustees, I'm honored to present you with the prestigious Presidential Emeritus Award.
Thank you. So how could this be? Here I am, 43 years of a wonderful career, and as my last professional duty, I get to address the 100th graduating class of Grand Rapids Community College. And that is a thrill and an honor. You never would have predicted this. Trust me, my father said I was a bad financial risk for college. I had to figure that out on my own. But my story is similar to many of you in this room today. My grandparents were immigrants. My maternal grandfather came from Sicily, and he was a barber for 60 years. My paternal grandfather actually escaped Germany during World War I, deserted from the German army, found his way to the United States, and he was baker for 30 years. My dad would tell you, if he were alive, he got through high school by taking shop and required English. My mother left high school at the age of 16 and earned a GED when she was 43 years old. So how could this be? And that's what I thought about tonight with my time with you. How could this be? And what have I learned? And what are the characteristics that I believe, as I look back at my career and life actually, that have been part of bringing me to you tonight? And I want you to think about yourself a bit as I talk about 7 topics very briefly. Number one lesson in life for me, taught to me by my parents, is that work is noble. I don't care what kind of work it is. Work is noble. And you need to learn to appreciate the process of work as much as the outcome. I have never met a successful person in my life that was not a hard worker. And what I love about this characteristic, you know, I am never the smartest bulb in the room, right? Can't control all that. You know, how you got to where you are is lots of evolutionary stuff there. But I tell you what, you can always be, if you choose to, you can be the hardest worker in the room. And I am telling you, hard work is what discriminates between those that reach for the stars and those that allow themselves to fall short, because I believe we can all do that. Throughout my entire life, again, taught at an early age, we were taught to figure out a bit about what you want to accomplish today, this week, this semester, this first month on your job. I'm a big goal setter, and I'm so kind of compulsive about it. Early in my career, I would make lists all the time, and the first thing on my list was make a list. And then when I made the list, I'd cross off the first thing. It's like, okay, I'm on my way, you know? Like progress, because you need to see progress, right? And so I have lived a professional career through my goals. And sometimes others are involved with helping you set those goals. Sometimes you get to set them on your own. But as graduates going out for this next phase in your life, have some sense about what you're trying to do next. And what's wonderful about goals is as you achieve, like your achievement tonight, that just makes you feel stronger about your ability to climb the next rung of life, whatever that will be. And you'll need that strength, because the other thing that I've learned, life is not a linear path. Bad things can happen to really good people. It's life. It's life, and we have some choices when those events occur. We can figure out how to pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off. How do I find another way to navigate what this hurdle is in front of me? And so many of these graduates know that, because so many of you have had amazing disruptions in your life. You know, oops, guess what, I'm gonna have a baby. Oh, well, maybe I have to take next semester off, you know. I didn't plan that, little booger, but I'm glad I'm gonna have a baby, you know. But life has changed, you know. So we have to find a new way. And again, every time that we adjust for those disruptions, we grow and we get stronger and we have more skill sets to take us to the next goal that we set. But life is not linear. So forget about life being fair. Life is not fair. Those that succeed learn how to say that and move right along. Don't dwell in the unfairness of life. I learned this actually in graduate school, I can add to a group and a group can add to me. So I really believe in teams. I believe in the collaboration and synergy of people working together. And I believe it's important that you understand when you're in those groups and teams, what's my role here? There are times you're going to be the leader. If you're a strong leader, there are times you're going to be the follower. And trying to figure out what that role is everybody's job, but at least you take it to that group and be that role model. Because sometimes people just don't like being followers. But you know, being a follower is a good thing when you bring skill sets that help the leader in the group take that project forward. This world is all about teams today. It's not about me, it is about us. And so you need to be able to work strong in a team. I'll tell you something that I learned early on is that your word and your trust and your integrity, it's hard to grab it back if you lose it. It's just hard to grab it back if you lose it. And people want to work desperately at times. I think we seek out people that we trust. And that's to have to really understand that that's hard to find at times says something about this world we live in today. But I am telling you, if you are someone who can be described as you can trust her, she does what she says she's going to do. She will be honest and transparent with you, and she will work like crazy. If that's how you're described, graduates, the sky is the limit from my perspective. The sky is the limit from my perspective. And then finally, and as I grow older, I find this to be more profound for me, because you take these things for granted. Family and friends are to be cherished. There's not a person in this room that doesn't have a significant other in their life that helped them reach their goal tonight. Family and friends are to be cherished. And not only the immediate family, but the family of your church, the family of your neighborhood, the mothers at the preschool that you're helping them and they're helping you. It is about relationships, and we're getting further and further away as people from real, authentic human relationships. And there is so much pleasure there. I can't tell you how proud I am of you. I have very high expectations of you. You will not let me down. You can describe yourself with all those characteristics. You might think, well, I need to work on that one a little bit more, but, you're successful people. And you found one thing that you have to know as you move through this life. Education is a lifetime pursuit. And the way things are changing in the technology world, you've got to just keep going. But stop and grab someone and hug them and say, oh, I'm glad that I have you right now. The 100th class. What an honor for me, what a thrill for you. We are so very proud. Congratulations. So now the really fun part. We are at that point in tonight's ceremony that you've all been anticipating, the awarding of your diplomas. Just this time. On behalf of everyone on this stage and the audience, I want to wish you the best as you take your next steps. Whether that's on to a career or continuing your studies, we will be proud to call you alumni. Now it's the time for each of you to shine as you take that big walk across this stage. As we confer your certificates and degrees, I will be assisted by Chairperson Dave Cucci and other members of the Board of Trustees. Presenting the candidates for confirmation will be Provost Laurie Chesley, Vice President Bill Pink, and Dean Mike Vargo. Before we begin, I'd like to call to your attention our students who are wearing special cords and medallions and ribbons. Students wearing gold ribbons and gold medallions are members of Delta Phi Alpha who will graduate this evening in the top 5% of their class. Students wearing a blue ribbon with a medallion are members of Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society and have earned a grade point average of 3.5 or greater. Students wearing blue and gold cords are members of our honors program. Students wearing red, white, and blue cords are being honored for their service to our country. And students wearing purple cords are members of the GRCC Wyoming Middle College Program, a partnership between GRCC and Wyoming Public Schools that allows participating students to earn tonight a high school diploma and an Associate of Arts degree. Quite an accomplishment. Now, please welcome Provost Laurie Chesley, who will begin the conferring of certificates and degrees.
Will the Marshal now present the candidates who will be graduated with an Associate of Arts, Associate of Fine Arts, Associate of Music, Associate of Science, and Associate of General Studies. Dr. Michael Vargo, Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences, will introduce these candidates this evening.
Judy Fitzpatrick. Tessa Jamie Dirth. Kayla Tucker. Angelique Houston. Liliana Dyke. Shahan W. Godimune. Bailey Alexandra Cummings. Morgan Jean Brown. Nora P. Garcia. Giancarlo Hernandez. Ruben Resendiz. Eric Zane Hernandez Morales. Teresa Tran. Stacy K. Melville. Mizgin Abdullah Omar. Mary Ann Ranks. Jessica Janine Blair. Julie Novakeski. Susan Marie Streeter. Christine Ann Everingham. Colin A. Lewis. Sister Anne Marie Check. Kevin A. Kirill Vasquez. Graham D. Snezak. Chevrette Florine Burris. Avery Lee Pulowski. April Lynn Shirey. Bridget Ann Neat. Danielle Ray Adriance. Kristen K. Tiffany. Timoteo M. Jemison. Pauline Ethilda McGregor. Jonathan Sergio Wade. Drede Doss. Juliana Akaltor. Alexia Jailene Garcia. Samuel Cole Slaw. Yana Noel Munzemeyer. Emmeline Bukuru. Se Noe A. Ko Ko. Tan Juan Win. Luz Stefania Martinez Gonzalez. Mercedes Applegate. Beth Ann DeGlopper. Kelsey Elaine Emery. Brittany Marie Danner. Caitlin Jane Coster. Ashley R. Sykes. Alexis R. Mullane. Jacob Keith Ludwig. Chase Logan DeHaan. Mary Nelson. Michael G. Wollahan. Jacob J. Medley. Raul Alejandro Gonzalez Enriquez. Jordan M. Lovett. Mandy Marie Evans. Alexis Marie Chisholm. Amari J. Lamar. Nige U. Pegis. Joseph M. Castro IV. Soila Lang. Isabel Vargas. Nancy Tumbarel. Brent Lee Burns. Mackenzie Judith Wright. Maria Sulima Juarez. Stephanie Elizabeth Lamos. Madeline Gabriel Ballard. Ellie Snyder. Eli Snyder. Cody J. Dykstra. Sean P. Walker. Melanie L. Cooper. Ashley Nicole Miller. Tamika Denise Wallace. Gertrude Mwindi Muthiani. Toriana DeYoung. Zoe R. Dielman. Jawanza B. Evans. Derek Walker Minton. Jonathan M. Friedman. Elizabeth A. Gaunt. Jessica Verbeek. Kimberly Graceann Curtis. Luke B. Martin. Stephanie Leslie Mendez Ortega. Ashley Vi. Connor Dean Van Oven. Michael Maid. Jaime Jorge. Ricardo Terrones. Michael John DeBryan. Tatum Tidoff. Marky Talsma. Austin Neil Thompson. Christopher Hansen. Colton Bradburn. Jory Lynn Schaefer. Sydney Van Dyke. Zariah Terry. Alexis L. Anderson. Alex J. Konworski. Tori V. Olmedi. Sherry L. Gillette. Shauna Marie Grondel. Nicole F. Liss. Haley L. McNeese. Cameron Duran Glenn. Charles Anthony Cooley Jr. Sadie E. Matt. Michael William Davey. Madison Marie Fox. Kelsey Chandler. Taylor M. Alexander. Ashlyn Marie McCoy. Aubrey Renee Keys. Tricia Morris. Dana Ray Dunneback. Brandon Alexander Connor. Christine Medowis. Eric T. Freeman. Tashira Trotter. Megan Ashley Dungy. Caleb Bernard Graveldinger. Colleen W. Hillard. Christopher San Giorgio Montalvo. Malia Rochelle Anaya. Andre Shepard. Jasmine R. Cruz. Tara Jean Young. Maria Isabel Gomez. Gaitha Doressa Gibbs. Hannah Elizabeth Ritzma. Kendra Shea Preston. Robin Ray Stanley. Abigail Chantau Dykstra. Catherine A. Berry. Taylor Morgan Cooey. Krista Michelle Schumann. Savannah Roth. Yunowen Yadira Meza. Rose Elizabeth Muller Trin. Monica Acosta. DeAndre Shawan Pryor. Kanisha Pryor. Corey Robert Jost. Florence Bosher. Joelle L. Williams. Kristen Marie Miller. Sean Thomas Blake. Elba Rodriguez. Arendita E. Araso Alas. Anna M. Case. Hector Marin. Daniel Antonio Lopez. Selena Crystal Ruiz Mendoza. Ariadna Ramirez Guerrero. Tamara Irma Montian. Jaleel S. Levi Alford. Caitlin E. Host. Aaron David Nelson. Avalon D. Cutts Jones. Jeffrey Mark Flewellen. Kristen Lee Horn. Allison M. Fryer. Ashley Paige Townsend. Scott McDonald. Kishari Morrison. Miriam G. Silva. Samuel M. Moffitt. Rebecca Jolene Bacigalupo. Laura Lee Fiddler. Germany Macronesia Guyton. Tea Hamda. Michaela Maxine Muncy. Cesar Ayala. Natalie Najmi. Luciana Hosseini. Brandon Michael Carvey. Stephanie Joy Sally Carvey. Olivia Joy Wright. Clara Ruth Haddock. Kevin Jung. Vincent Allman. Michelle L. Herron. Tara Nicole Shankin. Jennifer Lugo. Delona Brianne Jones. Madeline June Johnson. Devin Fairman. Dominique Purnell. Carrie Ross. Eric A. Vanderstel. Jose Jairo Garcia.
Will the Marshal now present the candidates who will be graduated with an Associate of Applied Arts and Sciences, Associate of Business, Associate of Nursing, and certificates. Dr. Bill Pink, Vice President of Workforce Development, will introduce these candidates this evening.
Lucia Alfaro. Guilherme Sudbrook. Erica L. Britton. Dennis Christopher Witten. Matthew James Nielsen. Caitlin O'Grady. Tori Elizabeth Kosbar. Brooke A. Wheeler. Mackenzie Paige Myers. Jose G. Meza. Gutan M. Asphal. Matthew Scott Tribing. Justin Taylor Back. Damon Jamal McMurray. James Lane III. Kristen Curry. Neosha Debris. Amanda Had. Cody Michael Gamelin. John Henry Carver IV. Natalie Wempa. Molly Louise Dow. Kelly Jeanette Salgado. Marissa Lynn Miras. Leonie Schmidt. Aaron Lee Finkler. Jennifer Burgess. Jonathan N. Cornell. Pamela Tanoy. Josette Kershaus. Alex Proctor. Krista Lynn Wiersma. Mary Catherine Mayer. Marissa Ann Cisneros. Caitlin E. Ribant. Cheryl Ann Gregoire. Ramisha Moheshini. Nicole Grinwis. Eugene Elkins. Whitney Joy Snyder. Catherine E. Bulicki. Rachel Marie Burian. Mayra Gracia. Maria Garcia. Kelsey K. Schrock. Holly Cooper. Paula Renee Barlas. Michelle Latrice Alexander. Rita Teresa Sellis. Ann Dipp. Abigail Goguliski. Anna Van Duren. Jessica Jean Rothwell. Pao Swan. Andrew J. Corson. Gregory James Haven. Michael K. DeRoy. Jamie L. Shivitz. Jeffrey Gilman. Nathan Lavier. Daniel B. Hicks. Fred G. Schieneman. Eva Vieira. Jordan Thomas Mearsma. Crystal Marvin. Jessica Ann Hurtado. Rebecca Peterman. Dominic J. Flack. Ashley Simons. Kingsley Amalalo. Sierra Tyler. Melissa Lakeman. Melissa Ann Klomparens. Marissa Fitzpatrick. Sophia Carmen Kroc. Alejandra Ledesma. Nicole Holzgen. Megan Olivia Dame. Audrey Jo Bergquist. Lauren Cooper. Linda Joy Zimmerman. Olivia Burrows. Michelle L. Worden. Janice Fleming. Milan Suba. Yamasil Hernandez. Robin Kaufman. Tara Dinhoff. Federico Escobar. Crystal Nicolette Spock. Franklin Chantala. Michael Gamble. Jamie Billings. Ebony Mikkel Jones. Erica Villagomez. Angela Marie Mansfield. Catherine Hill. Jessica Lynn Schaefer. Taylor Marie Tyndall. Alyssa Marie Esabara. Scott Dykeman. Nigel Joel Atkins. Alex Christopher Brown. Sydney Ray Zinn. Jamie Lee Hammond. Kim Smith DeMore. Omara Rivera. Sahil Tandon. John Nguyen. Tabitha Fedek. Rebecca Walters. Sarah Mullenix. Kaya Koshiba. Bobby Joe Whitefield. Ashley Coonan. Brooke Grassman. Cecilia Mendoza Geronimo. Gregory Kimball. Moses Kaiser. Christopher Ramirez. Natalia Krichkivska. Taylor Alexa Rapp. Connor James Patton. Trevor Harrison. Erica Clark. Jacob Allen Hazewinkle. Rena Curtis. Ryan Michael Hall. Fanay Bish. Jade Sledge. Shelby Lynn Robinson. Allison Dielman. Carlia Joe Potter. Brooke Elizabeth Walcher. Michelle Marie Stropik. Shauna Faziki. Ashley N. Sandell. Tara L. Kramer. Kelsey French. Bernard Kevin Opio. David Burr. Leah Vogelar. Tyler Knapp. John Saltisak. Angela Sue DeYoung. Riley Nicole O'Brien. Abigail Nicole Kuiper. Emma Margaret Atwood. Nikisha Marie Height. JC Lynn Wyrick. Cassandra Rose Bingo. Andrea Maribel Gonzalez. Courtney Nicole Kennedy. Olivia J. Gargliaio. Abby O'Brien. Molly Ruth Sheridan. Sarah Lynn Upton. Mackenzie Reddick. Emma Lou Morin. Lauren Rosendahl. Craig Allen Babbitt. Eric J. Wyma. Heather Marie Flotka. Ryan Kooiman. Shane Morcell. Jenna Therese Link. Grisha Rodriguez. Tammy Ann Vanderwerf. Corey Boyd. Cornisha Johnson. Heather Murphy. Claire Marie Hilliard. John Roland Alabin. Sybil Lynn Wolf. Loquisha Beasley. Leanne Hostetler. Kylia Carlton Burnett. Cassandra Mitchell. Michelle Marie Hikadi. Sherelle Dominique Padron. Aaron David Lynn Crowley. Matthew Rosecrans. James Collins. Peggy Brown. Lindsay Ann Crumback. Robin Christine Burkett. Caitlin Haynes Kindle. Gabriel Orduna. Danielle Rumlet. Rochelle Vanek. Jennifer Bianca Wade. Tara Stilson. Nicholas Chavez. Anthony Stewart Stutzo. Amanda Renee Knopfsinger. Demi Dundalova. Kristen Marie Pratt. Hope Warren. Deborah Lynn Wade Mahoney. Leonard Francis Domina Jr. Ricardo Ponce Suarez. Danny Terry III. Andres Barajas. Monse Velasquez Ramirez. Pacifique Zungunzungu. Bassam Adel Salha. Angelina Depew. Virginie Mubu Chusuma. Kathy Ann Hicks. Kara Spicer. Joseph Feliciano Velazquez Pinchler. Stefan Donald Clark. Jason Dykegraf. Andrea Andreas. Trenton Van Bronckhorst. Trevor James Cole. Lauren Hike. Bradley Kelly Trombley. Ashley Ann Silva. Thomas Webster Stoneman. Zukia Redding. Daniel Renee Merritt. Jeremy Bennett. Wilvani Karina Polanco. Anai Diaz. Carissa Ann Lansky. Tyler Day. Frederick Charles. Michelette Irene Richardson. Larry Phillips. Felicia Antoinette Perry. Solange Acosta Marita. Michael Albert Lewis. Abriana Lasha Winters. Rochelle Lynn Saldana. Good job, babe.
Now just wait, just wait, just wait.
Graduation, please stand.
Graduates.
President Ender, upon the recommendation of the faculty of Grand Rapids Community College, I am honored and privileged to present the candidates for Associate of Arts, Associate of Applied Arts and Sciences, Associate of Business, Associate of Fine Arts, Associate of General Studies, Associate of Music, Associate of Nursing, Associate of Science, and certificate programs.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as president of Grand Rapids Community College, the Board of Trustees, and the laws of the state of Michigan, I now confer upon each of you the certificate, degree, and title as they apply to you individually, and cite you as being worthy of all rights, privileges, and responsibilities that come with this accomplishment. You may now shift your tassel from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, I proudly present to you the 2017 graduating class of Grand Rapids Community College. Graduates, please remain standing for our alma mater performed by Elena Marie Plews, accompanied by the GRCC Wind Ensemble. Elena.
Above our city on a hill. nurture lovingly. Alma mater of open arms to all who wish to be. Searches for the distant light, the truth that sets us free. Alma mater of open arms to all who wish to be. Searches for the distant light, the truth that sets us free. The truth that sets us free.
Now, if you'd please be seated, we're going to get you all out of here very safely. To conclude our 100th commencement, our faculty will honor the graduates in a recessional lineup as they exit to the Oliveras Plaza. We ask you to remain seated while viewing the recessional on the screen behind me. After all students have exited the building, we invite you to join your graduate and our faculty on the plaza. Graduates, congratulations. Beautiful milestone, a great accomplishment. We're so proud to call you GRCC alumni. Have a beautiful evening, folks. Thank you.